Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Rebel Moon from Zack Snyder. As always, it looks good, but can the story hold up? Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. I mean, Zack knows how to make a good-looking movie. There's no denying that. The look of his movies are amazing. But the stories? Meh. I mean, I saw the trailer for Army of the Dead, and I said, I think it was Army of the Dead, that's what it's called. It'll look cool as hell. Undead tiger in Las Vegas, and zombies, and it's going to be a heist movie. I mean, it had potential. But Sucker Punch. It looked good. It looks great. But that's not the issue with him. You know. And Charlie Hunnam's in it. It's going to be his Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. It's got cool stuff in it. It's got cool monsters. Drops December 22nd, 2023. Part 2 in 2024. Story by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, Kurt Johnston, and Shay Hayton did the screenplay. Zack directed it. Well, I mean, it's on Netflix, so maybe I'll check it out, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it because Zack likes he likes to do a lot of cool things. There's no denying it. He's like Michael Bay in that respect. But, I mean, Michael Bay picks better scripts in my view. He's getting a lot of downvotes. It looks nice. The story doesn't sound bad. The pitch doesn't sound bad. It's a princess who saves a civilization and leads them to victory against the evil empire. Yeah, that sounds good. It could be good. I mean, you got all this cool imagery. I mean, look at that. That just looks amazing. It looks like the cover of a sci-fi novel. But if it's just there to be cool, if he doesn't have the story to back it up, you need detail in everything. You can't just design all this stuff and put it in the show and never explain it. It's got to all be explained. The flags, the symbols, everything has to all be explained. Every alien, and it's got to make sense. It's got to integrate. Four-armed guy, you got griffins running around, you got scenes like this with more army guys. So it's like, is he just taking a little from everything? Is he just taken from, this is Avatar, he's going to jump on the griffin's back and fly it? Is that just like, well, that's an Avatar, we'll do that? He's got aliens. Is he just taking that from Star Wars? Is he just taking robots from other sci-fi movies, borrowing from Starship Troopers? In his defense, it is hard to do another sci-fi thing and make it distinctive from the other sci-fi things. Part of the reason Star Wars was successful initially is because of the simplicity of Star Wars. It was derivative, number one. Here's a giant spider girl. This looks like something out of a Dungeons and Dragons module. It looks badass. Okay, so there's a giant spider girl in it. What the heck kind of crazy planet is this? It has spider girls and griffins and bad guys from Germany, they look like. I don't know. I don't have the confidence in his storytelling. I just don't. I mean, Justice League and it's Justice his DC movies, the stories were already there. He just had to follow them. And he didn't. He changed them. In my view. So, first act, there's an oppressive force. But in flashback, we probably told the story of a legendary princess who rose to power and saved everybody. So she rises to power on the moon, the rebel moon. I mean, look at the gun. The gun's cool looking, even. So she, her and her crew lead everybody to victory. Second act, they build their crew and fight the resistance, and the third act, the resistance wins. But then there's more, because it's going to be an epic movie. All right, let's read his write-up. See if there's details in here I'm missing. Probably are. I know, you're all yelling at me. All the Snyder fans are like, oh, I hate you so much. A new universe awaits on Netflix starting December 2nd. I like the sound of that. From Zack Snyder, the filmmaker behind 300. I love 300, by the way. I love 300. Man of Steel. Army of the Dead. Oh, that's the name of the movie, Army of the Dead. Comes Rebel Moon, an epic science fantasy event decades in the making. When a peaceful colony at the edge of the galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force, Korra, a mysterious stranger living among the villagers, becomes the best hope for survival, tasked with finding trained fighters who will unite with her in making an impossible stand against the mother world. Korra assembles a small band of warriors, outsiders, insurgents, peasants, and orphans of war from different worlds who share a common need for redemption and revenge. As the shadow of an entire realm bears down on the unlikeliest of moons, a battle over the fate of the galaxy is waged, and in the process, a new army of heroes is formed. I mean, it's not an awful pitch, but we have heard it before. The one thing I'll say is, with a peaceful colony on the edge, it finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force. It should be armies of the mother world, if that's the name of the tyrannical force. They're not stormtroopers, but they're not particularly iconic. The uniforms kind of are. You got a little Warhammer in this mix too. I mean, I'd give it a chance. Maybe Zack listened to his screenwriters for once, and he got some good ones. I'm not totally writing it off, but he doesn't have a great track record with story. That's the bottom line. He just doesn't have a great track record with story. Neither does Michael Bay, and I kind of like some of his movies. But at least his movies are fun. I think Zack's problem is, if you're going to do these crazy movies with mind-blowing visuals, at least make them fun. At least if you don't know what you're doing, have fun with it. Make the characters humorous or lighter. Okay, if you're gonna get all serious on me, then get serious about doing a screenplay. Like, make the screenplay deep. You need a deep cut to make this work. If you had based it on a book, maybe. Is this based on a book? It kind of feels that way a little bit, but it also feels like Avatar, where it's like picking and choosing all the stuff at the buffet. And so I'm not seeing the detail here other than the actual props and production and all that. I'm not seeing it in the story. Who are these people? Yeah, okay, the princess is the big one. Okay. And give me at least 3 characters. Give me a villain. I don't know, man. We'll see when it comes out. I mean, you got to hand it to the guy. I don't say he's untalented, but I feel like Zack is the kind of talent that needs someone over him to say, wait, no, you have to follow the screenplay. You have to do it. Here's the limits. You can't just keep shooting all this crazy crap. It has to come together and make sense. I don't know if he's totally there yet. Maybe this will be the evolution of Zack. Maybe this one will be the one where he goes, oh, okay, it all comes together on this. I like The Watchmen. I think his version of it is a little imperfect. He missed one key element that just kills me. He missed it. It was so close. But other than that, it looks really amazing. Sometimes I think, though, with creators, when they're cut loose, given their own, thing to do, they can really shine. So maybe he really worked on this screenplay, and it works. I want to give it a chance. I'm just a little about it. I hope it works for him. I really do. I hope it's good, because I would love to see something dethrone Star Wars. I really would. I would love this to be the new Star Wars. Oh, you got to see Rebel Moon. It's badass. Oh, I can't wait for the next one. I would love it. I would love it. I'd love to see Disney pack away Star Wars. Well, we got beat. And call it a day. Because I'm sick of Star Wars. I would love to see something dethrone it. I'm willing to give this a chance. And keep an open mind. Seriously. And that's all we can do, I guess. Fingers crossed. Please, Zack, listen to your screenwriter. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joe. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. If you can find a more based take, I say take it. I'll be at the Pennsville Book Club on Thursday. I'll be at the Antique Show on Saturday and Nerdfest on Sunday. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.